Hello, 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 it's Terry. So great to see you. We have on deck here a weekly relationship reading. For the weekend of April 15th through April 18th. Now just remember, these are timeless. So if you are not watching this or receiving this message during that weekend of April 15th to 18th, don't even worry about it. And that is because when you hear the message, it will be appropriate for you. So just remember that I am reading for the collective, which means not all this information may resonate with you. So just take what does and toss what doesn't. If you'd like something more personal, more private, you can book directly online through my site, terryhuberman.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe this video if you find this video helpful, because when you do that, it does allow for other people to see this video and get this advice as well. So just remember that you curate, you choose your own reality. I'm not all perfect. I'm not all knowing. I am interpreting, which is a very human thing to do, information off of light waves. Okay. So that's where I'm getting my information. A lot of it is a metaphor, and that is how the spirit world speaks to me. So when I talk to Team Terry, my cosmic family, my ancestors, my teachers, my loved ones, angels, all of the characters in the Terry play, they started telling me about going deep this weekend. And they definitely were telling me that this is for relationship, romantic relationship. So this is not platonic, this is romantic relationship. And what they were talking about going deep was really about connecting. Now, when we keep ourselves at a certain level, we're actually blocking vulnerability, and it's hard to really get to know somebody. So when they're talking about going deep, it really does mean getting vulnerable and probably uncomfortable, right? And revealing more of our truth so that we can connect to someone else, to take the relationship deeper and further. So if you're finding that the relationship is stalled, but you really enjoy the person you're with, and you want to spend more time with them, and you're having this desire to grow, well, then the intention, which we know is not just desire, it's follow through and it's action steps that need to be taken. It would be to connect more, and that is through getting deeper, right? So being more vulnerable. So you're going to be called to be more vulnerable this weekend. And as uncomfortable as that is, that's how you grow. Now, the other thing about that is that does take time. So, and we do live in a time-space continuum, which means when there's a space between two things, it takes time to close that gap. So if you're desiring and wanting this relationship to move forward, but you're not there yet, it means that there's a space between that, and it takes time. It just takes time to close that gap. So there's nothing wrong. Everything is fine. But what you're being called to do to close that gap, that's right, Yossi. He thinks this is funny for some reason. What you're going to need to do to close that gap is to go deep within yourself, show some vulnerability, which does take courage, to be brave enough to kind of show a part of yourself that you're just not comfortable doing. Isn't that right, Yossi? Isn't that right? That's right. See, he's giving me kisses. He's being vulnerable with me right now. He's like, I love my mommy. I need to be vulnerable with her because I want to connect. So let me choose some cards here. Hi, Yossi. Hi. Hi, boy. I love you. See how much love there is when you can be vulnerable? Okay, I got my cards here. So I only use 2 cards for this reading. One is from the Oracle of E deck by Pam Grout and Collette Baron-Reid, and the other one is the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, let's do a reveal. Here we go. We have express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. And we have jackpot. I love when the cards are just so perfectly attuned to what my team is telling me. Okay, express your love. So maybe you do need to share that you love with someone this week, right? That's a really vulnerable thing to do, to say, I love you, because you risk not hearing back, I love you also. But you know, you can love someone. You really can. So tell them you love them, you know, go to that place of vulnerability, because then what happens is, oh my gosh, you hit the jackpot, and you do move forward. Things can definitely move forward. I know that it's scary when you don't know the outcome and the result of, you know, when you take a risk. This is a great weekend for risk in relationship. You know, it will tell you whether you have a great relationship or not, or at least where it is right now, and can you grow. So it's really important, and it's good information. I would like to predict, look, again, not perfect, not all knowing, but I'd like to predict that if you're going to take some big, bold move and be vulnerable and be courageous and stand in your bravery, that you'll get a good result from it. Have that intention too. Have the intention of coming from an honest, authentic, vulnerable place, and you will be met with that. And that's all that you can really ask for, right? That's all you can ask for. So take this information and learn where exactly are we? Are we on the same page? Is this going in the direction that I truly want and need it to go in, right? So get deep. Get deep this weekend, as uncomfortable as it is, because it's really going to give you a great opportunity to connect with another human. And connection is so important. I mean, that's what humans are wired for, connection. So I'm not just bullshitting you every time I close off a video by saying stay connected. I mean, I truly, honestly mean it. I mean, I do my best to connect with you. I do my best to connect with the divine. It's my number one value system that I do the best to live my life through the lens of connection. And that's because I need it. And so do you. You need connection. So stay connected. This is a really great way to connect to your lover, your soon-to-be boyfriend, your soon-to-be wife, or husband, or if you're already in an established relationship, well, guess what? It's an opportunity to level up, right? Again, this does feel more romantic, but you know, what if you're a really great friend? Or, oh my God, what if you're shifting from friendship to romance? That can happen this weekend too. You can go from being really good friends to just being really true, authentic lovers too. I mean, there's a leveling up here if there's something already established. So that's beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, it's scary, but it's beautiful. So stay connected. Stay connected to yourself. Stay connected to your partner. Stay connected to your friends and family. And of course, you can stay connected to me. If you got something from this video, please like, subscribe, share so that other people can also receive this message. And I'll see ya on the flip side.